everyone, Stephanie Denman from the Denman Homestead here, and it's been a week. Man, I did not get, well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I was a little bit behind on posting this week. I've been posting every single day since we started, but this week had a little bit of a slowdown, had a little bit of a hiccup. I was mowing the grass the other day, and for the first time in like 8 years of being a beekeeper, I made like a big mistake. And I was mowing around the bees. I've never had a problem mowing around my bees. And my mower, you know, has a side of the mower that flings the grass and the cuttings out. And I feel like this lighting is not working out here. So I was mowing around the bees, and my mower has a side of the mower that spits out the cuttings, and I had my mower in the wrong direction. I just wasn't even paying attention or thinking, and my mower flung all of the clippings against the beehives. And I just kept going, and then all of a sudden I felt like grass or something was hitting me, and I thought maybe like I was mowing around a stump, but maybe like the grass was just coming back on me, but it wasn't. It was bees, and they got aggressive because they thought their hive was under attack, so they started attacking me, and I started feeling the stings, and I jumped off the mower and I ran inside, and I still felt or was feeling stinging and hearing buzzing, and they were caught in my hair, and so Buddy had to come out and help me get all the bees off of me. But at the end of the day, there was about 11 stings all over. And there's like different types of reactions that people get to bee stings. There's like mild, moderate, and severe. I have a moderate reaction to bee stings, so I don't get anaphylactic, but I do like the sting reaction stays with me for about a week to 2 weeks, and then the swelling will migrate. It'll move from like one area of my body to another. So right now, I don't know if you can tell, but part of my hand, I got stung right here, and it's kind of puffy and swollen compared to my other. It's probably not a very good view of that. And then like the back of my arm is swollen and red. A couple got through my clothes, so the stingers weren't actually able to really penetrate too deep. So those that were kind of through my clothes aren't so bad. But the ones that actually hit and got the stinger into my skin were pretty bad. So I've been on Benadryl for a couple days now, and yesterday I tried to go back out and push mow with my bee suit on, and yeah, they were just not happy. So I got stung again through my glove of my bee suit. And so I think I have, and you may comment, oh, well, you have an Africanized hive, they're aggressive, but no. If you have an Africanized hive, when you can't even be outside, like they will find you and they will attack you for no reason. But if you have an aggressive hive, just one that's overly aggressive, not calm, and you're around their hive kind of being a disturbance, they will come out and guard and protect their hive. That's their job. So that's more of an aggressive hive. Some people choose to requeen those hives that are aggressive because the queen sets the tone. So if you can kill off that aggressive queen, then you can get a calmer queen in there, and like different breeds of bees, it's kind of a whole science to it. But just to give you a quick rundown, different breeds are calmer than other breeds of bees. And I have wild caught bees, so I don't know what type of bees I have. They're just ones that we've caught in swarms around the property. But they can be aggressive. And honestly, I think the more aggressive hives last longer. My belief is that the more aggressive hives survive longer. You know, it's like survival of the fittest, right? So gentler hives seem to get robbed easier, they die off quicker. The more aggressive hives, they produce a lot more honey, and they stay around a lot longer. So it's kind of like a give and take with that. So I've had aggressive hives in the past and I've just dealt with it, but this is the first time that I've actually made a mistake where they've come and gotten me, and they got me good. So I'm thankful that I didn't have to go to the hospital or anything. Buddy was checking on me, making sure that I was okay throughout the night, and breathing okay, and everything was fine. It's just that now I'm dealing with this like itchiness and swelling and discomfort, and the spot is kind of hot to the touch. So yeah, so that's probably, if you've noticed why I haven't been posting like normal this week, that's one reason. But I'm out today, and I'm not mowing. I apologize to the people on the hill here, our family. I'm like, look, my yard probably looks like it has a bad haircut. I'm gonna have to deal with it because I'm not getting back on my mower right now. I'm letting my bees calm down. So, but today I do need to get in the garden because like, now is not the time to be sick. Now is not the time to be bedridden. Now is not the time to be attacked by bees. My garden is exploding and I have to get in there and I have to harvest and keep collecting. It's like a nonstop process right now. So I want to bring you along, but also I want to try something. I got something from Tractor Supply and I want to try something in the rows of my garden and just see how it looks. And yeah, so let's do that today. All right, so I got these compressed straw bales and they are heavy. Gosh, I had no idea that straw would be this heavy. And what I want us to do is, this is a grab and go compressed bale. It's great for chicken coops and 100% compostable. Compostable? It's weed free. And it says it's expanded to 509 L. Don't know. Yeah, this stuff is heavy. So I want to see about putting this down in my rows. And some of my rows are too far gone. Like I'm not gonna be able to do it in the cantaloupe rows because the cantaloupe has already taken over the ground. But some of these rows here, we'll see how it goes. So let's just see. And if it fails, then lesson learned, huh? Whoa, under pressure. Under pressure. Dang. Okay. So I'm thinking, Okay. Why did I think this was going to peel off in sheets? So it's not going to do that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is, I don't even know. Just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna make a mess. This is gonna be a big mess. There's gonna be straw everywhere. But a little goes a long way. But he's gonna be like, what did you do? This is fine. This is fine. heat index today is going to be in the triple digits. Like the high is 91, but the feels like temperature, it's going to be, I think, like 101. So we will not be out here all day today. We will not. What do you think? Think it's gonna blow away? Or do you like it? Can you see it? It's gonna be a lot of work, I think. Well, I can't just stop here. Gotta keep going. Just don't know how far this is gonna get me. I really don't want to make a mess all over my grass. Okay. Okay, guys. So one bag got me almost 2 rows. Like a thin-ish layer of straw. So I have one more bag in my trunk, so I'll for sure be able to get 3 rows. So if I wanted to do the last 2, I'll need to get another bag. And they weren't expensive. They were like, I can't remember, maybe 15 bucks or so bag. So I think for now, aesthetically, it'll look nice for at least 2 days. And another thing that I'm hoping it will help with is when it rains a lot, which we have a lot of rain in the upcoming forecast, like several days in a row. It's like a slip and slide after a while down these aisles with all the dirt and stuff. Even though there is grass growing now, it's still pretty muddy in the rows. So I think with the straw down, it'll help you not slip so, easily. I don't know, we'll see. So I hope it's a dual purpose there to help with some of the grass, weeds, moisture. So yeah, I'm gonna get the other bag and I'm gonna keep going, and I'll show you the finished product when I'm done. Ooh, it is hot. But I was able to get, I've got hay in places and straw in places. I'm gonna be finding for days to come. So 2 bags was able to get me almost 3 rows. It was weird because the first bag I feel like got me a lot further than the second bag did. And maybe it's just like the row width, or maybe I put it on a little bit thicker, I don't know. But I was almost able to finish this 3rd row completely. There's a little bit of a spot back there, a gap. So I'll have to get another, probably 2 bags, because that'll finish the last 2 rows plus that little spot. But I think it looks nice, looks clean. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do now that I've got those straw bales done, I'm gonna go and start picking some stuff while I can, because it is hot. It's only, well, it's noon now, but I'm not gonna be able to last much longer. And I'll have to wait until the evening time to come back out. But I wanna get what I can picked now and bring it in. But let me show you the beans. So these green beans have kind of taken off. These are the Blue Lake green beans, and these ones are still, well, there's some in here that need to come off. But the Kalima beans, let me show you those. These I'm kind of surprised about. I've never grown Kalima before, but they one thing I've noticed is that you can see these green beans much easier than the Blue Lake ones. I don't know, it just seems like they're not as leaf heavy as the Blue Lakes, and they're producing earlier and faster and quicker than the Blue Lakes are. And these are the Kalimas, and they just seemed more, I don't know, accessible to reach for the beans. Does that make sense? But these Blue Lakes here are just very foliage heavy, and their green beans are in here, but they're, this one doesn't have any yet. Don't get me wrong, I love Blue Lake green beans, but like I said, I've never grown Kalima, and they just seem a little bit more behind, and you have to dig through big leaves to get them. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but and I'm sure they'll continue to produce well. But yeah, these down here are rocking and rolling and ready to pick. So I'm gonna pick these today, get these off the vine, and because if you let green beans just go like to seed, basically dry out, the pod dry out, it kind of sends a message to the plant to stop producing. So once they start going, you need to continue to pick them so they continue to push out flowers. So that's what I'll be doing. And I really want to harvest some of these green tomatoes because they're huge, and I want to do some fried green tomatoes, but I feel like I don't have enough time in the day. I've just got a lot going on. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'm sure there's squash I need to pick. You can already see it over there. So, it's so hot. I'm getting an alert on my phone that my phone is overheating too. Once that happens, it'll just shut it down. So let me get all these green beans picked, and I'm gonna go inside and cool off. Ooh, it is still hot out here, but I went inside, I took a shower, changed clothes, and now I'm gonna come and pick some green beans, and I'm also gonna pick some green tomatoes because I want to take them over to Kim, and hopefully she will fry me up some green tomatoes. I think I'm gonna try frying some green tomatoes myself, and I'm just gonna wing it and see, but I'll have to do a video on that. But yeah, I feel much better now, and it's starting to, I'm starting to get a little shaded here in the garden, so it's not as hot. It's still very hot. I think the feels like temperature is 100 degrees out here right now, but I'm gonna pick some of these green beans, pick some green tomatoes, call it a day. Okay, I have my helper with me, Elora. These are our green giants, so we're gonna get some of these off. So we're gonna fry some of them up. So, see this big one right down there?
Yeah.
Will you put your hand underneath it while I snip it so it doesn't fall?
It's so big.
I know. Ready?
Yeah.
Gonna catch it? Okay. Oh, look at that one.
Okay.
Look at me. Cool. Okay, you can put it in the basket. Let's get another one.
Where? You see?
Let's find another big
I
one.
love these.
Green beans? I know. Let's get another one.
I'm a really good eater. That's what Mommy says. I just want a giant.
There's another big one right here if you want to get that one.
This one?
Yep. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Snip. All right.
Is that it?
Let's get a few more.
Yay. Oh, right here, Mom. This is a giant one.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Very good. Here, let's get this one.
Oh, that looks like an apple.
You ready? Let me see where I can cut it. Wow. This one's like grown into the stem. Hold on. Yeah, can you twist it off maybe?
There we go.
Yeah, just twist it till it comes.
Very loose.
Yeah, just like pull it.
I don't want to rip it.
It's okay. There you go.
There. Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
It's like,
Couple more?
yeah.
Couple more.
Okay. Looks like a seesaw.
Here, let's get that one.
That one. This one?
Yeah.
Can we turn the bucket over here? Yeah. Any of these are very big. They're like growing on each one.
Mm-hmm.
A swoop. And a wiggly wop.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
8.
All right, we've got green tomatoes and green beans. So we're gonna take some of that to Naney and we'll try to fry up some ourselves too. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me today in the garden. It is hot. I might need a third shower for the day. But come back to the next video because we're gonna be frying up some green tomatoes. See you then. Bye.